Hey everyone, it's Angie. Today is Quick and Easy Day and I am sharing another treat box for you. This one's very easy to do. This is the one that I'm sharing. It says, "It's beginning to taste like Christmas." I love this. This is one of my favorite bundles. I tell you that all the time pretty much, but I do love this because I like to do a lot of food gifts at Christmas. So this is what I'm sharing today. It opens like this. So it opens and then it just pulls out. And I have 3 Hershey's Nuggets in here, but you can also fit some Ghirardellis in here. I think it's just big enough for Ghirardelli. I don't know if you could fit 1 or 2, maybe just 1 though. And then the mini ones you could probably fit like 2 or 3. And then you can also use these Andes mints in here. And yeah, it's a really fun one, and it's really, I think it'll be great for like a classroom, for teacher, for anything like that. Stocking stuffer. This is a good one for a craft fair because it's really a little bit unique. But yeah, this is what I'm sharing today. So if you are new to my channel, hi, my name's Angie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I post on Tuesdays and Sundays. Today is Quick and Easy Day. All right, so let's get started with this. I am using crumb cake for this. Sorry for my voice. Allergies are really kicking up. This time of year when the ragweed's high, I just get a lot of this voice stuff. All right, so we are doing crumb cake. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then this piece is for the slider piece. It is 5 1/4 by 2. These are my matting pieces. 2 at 1 7/8 by 3 5/8, and then 2 at 1 7/8 by 3/8, and 3 at 3/8 by 3 5/8. And don't worry about the measurements. If you're new, I put an inspiration sheet on my blog at stampingwithamore.com, and you can download and print it. All the supplies list is there and everything. All right, so the bundle that I'm talking about that I'm using is homemade treats, but look how cute this is, y'all. Come on. This is going to be great for some food treats. I think I'm going to do another cookie window box. I love those, and I haven't done one in a while, and I need to for this year. It comes as a bundle, and it's got homemade treats dies. I'll show you the inside. I already used for this one a little cookie sheet, and I cut it out of gold foil. I don't know if you can see. Look how cute that is. And then you can use silver foil as well, but let me show you the dies in here. But this has got so many cute little images. We're going to use the gingerbread man and the little candy cane. And this is all sticking to this. I need to get this on my magnet sheet because I hate when it does that. It pulls all the paper off. All right, so it has everything to cut: the rolling pin, the little mitt, this little cookie dough, and the little piping bag, and all these little pieces here, the hat, that, and the candy cane. And then the sentiments are cute. Look at "'Tis the season for baking." You know what I'm going to do, y'all? I'm going to just stick this inside here. This is a rubber stamp. By the way, for those of you who don't know, the rubber stamps are going away. We're going to carry exclusively photopolymer stamps. I think it's going to start gradually coming in. I think 2026 of January is when everything's going to change around. All our stamps are going to come in an envelope like this. And yeah, they're changing these cases. You will be able to buy these cases if you want to keep them in these cases. They're going to keep them as long as they're popular. They're going to go ahead and keep them. But I'm trying to figure out a new system for mine. All right, let's get started with this. Let's go ahead and stamp first because we need to stamp and then cut out our images on our cut and emboss. So let's use the pecan pie for our little gingerbread guy. You don't need your mat for the rubber stamps. And we're going to do 2 of him. I need to re-ink this. Let me do another one because I like the darker. Okay, and then we're going to do, let's stamp the sentiment. This piece for the sentiment is 2 1/4 by 1 1/2. Oops. Let's stamp that. Ink that up really good because My ink pad is getting dry. I need to re-ink this. I want to make sure it's nice and dark. So let's see if I can get it on this little piece before I just cut it out. Let's see. Yeah, it's not that dark because my ink is running low. I use this pecan pie a lot. All right, and then we're going to use real red. I did color the little gingerbread's buttons in red, but I think I'm going to just leave it plain this time because I think I like it better that way. But you can do however you like it. All right, I am going to take my little dies. There are 2 for the candy cane and 2 for the gingerbread. So I'm going to run these through the cut and emboss, and I'll be right back with those. Okay, y'all, we have the 2 gingerbread and the 2 little candy canes. So all this is ready to go. Let's make that box. So I'm going to grab my crumb cake cardstock. We are going to score these. And we are going to score on the 5.5 inch side. So we're going to score it at 1/2, 1, 3, and 3.5. And then you're going to score it on the 4.25 inch side at 1/2. This is really, really easy box. And then we're going to score the slider piece, and you're going to score it on the 5.25 inch inside at 1 and 1.5. I did lengthen the top part, and we're going to see how that works. I thought it might be a little bit more sturdy if we made that 1 inch instead of 1/2 inch. So yeah, I forgot to cut the matting piece on this, so I'm going to do that real quick and we'll continue with this. Okay, so we're all ready to go. Let's go ahead and we'll just go ahead and mat this piece. The piece is 1 7/8 by 7/8. So we're going to go ahead and mat that piece and this piece right here. So let me just use my seal. I'm running low on my seal. Let's see if we make it through this video without having to replace it. Okay, and then we're going to take one of the smaller pieces. That is going to go in this spot. So that is ready to go. Let's go ahead and mat this. And grab those pieces. I think I'm going to just go ahead and put it together, and then we'll go ahead and mat this part. So you're going to cut off this corner piece right here. That's our glue tab on this end. There's a double 1/2 inch side, and then we're going to cut up these bottom ones. Could have used my little snips for this. It's such a little piece. All right, and then we're going to just sharpen these score marks. These are some you can make up really quickly, y'all. It just doesn't take very much at all. All right, now let's go ahead and on this glue strip put some adhesive. Let's see if my Tear and Tape Plus, not my Tear and Tape, my Seal Plus. Boy, my brain is not working this morning, y'all. I feel like I'm still half asleep. It is early, but this weekend has been a little crazy. I've been staying up late because my grandson's games are late, and it's 2 hours difference. So when their game starts at 8, it's 10 here. Or if it starts at, well, this weekend, they started at 8 our time. So that worked out okay, but they don't end till like midnight. And I can't stay up that late, y'all. I don't know. I am just getting too old to stay up that late. But I watched most of it, and then I went back the next morning and watched the replays. He's playing really good. For those of you, I've been talking about this a lot lately because he's left us and gone He's in Washington, actually, Washington State. So, okay, let's add our matting pieces. Isn't this pretty too? I love this side too. But yeah, he's doing well. He is loving it. It's a lot. The competition is fierce. I mean, they have a lot of training, y'all. It's almost like the pros. I don't know. This is just junior hockey, but they start training them now. It's a lot more advanced than high school and travel team. So, but he's happy. He's doing well. Let's see, this kind of got a little bit crooked. There we go. That's much better. Okay, let's do the sides. Yeah, sometimes I can't talk and work at the same time. All right, so we're going to do the sides here. And then we got to grab our end piece. I'm going to see him in a couple weeks, so I cannot wait to see him play live again. Yeah. All right, so there you have it. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our bow. Well, not our bow, but our handle here. I'm going to grab my big crocodile because I can't get to the middle with my little one. So I'm just going to, let me see, I'm going to mark this in the middle because I'm going to use my ruler. I don't want to get it off centered, and I just need to mark it at like 1 inch. So I'm just going to mark the middle like at 1 inch because this is 2 inches wide. And we are going to just punch a little hole, just like that. And I'm doing it little so that when you pull it, it's not going to pull through. If you use a thinner ribbon, you're going to have to be really careful with that. You're going to have to run this through both sides too. You need to run two, here, let me cut this. You need enough ribbon to tie a knot. So, and then you need to push this one through the other side as well. Okay, so you're going to have that little loop. Just make it however big that you like it. And then you're going to tie, I'm going to make this even. And I'm going to tie a knot here. I'm going to, oh, yeah, that's good enough, like that. I was thinking I was going to make it too small, but pull that knot tight. And then I'm just going to make it kind of look like a bow on the inside here, so it's kind of cute too. Just like that. And that's ready to go. I only have 2 more Hershey's Nuggets, one that I have covered already, and one, of course, these are from last year, y'all, so I need to get fresh ones for my projects, but I just want to show you how I do this. I just put a little line of seal on it. I don't use the Seal Plus because it can be a little bit strong, and then I did cover these with a piece that's 3 by 1 inch, and I covered these. This paper that I have on here is retired, and I did pull it off of this one from another project. So you can fit 3 on here, really good. And then you're just going to slide this in here. And I'm wondering if that's going to be too long. No, I think it's going to work just fine. And I think it might be a little bit easier. You have to push it in, but yeah, I think that works good. So that's how that works. Let's grab our decorations. We're going to add this piece on top here. This is our little baking tray. Let's grab the sentiment. And our little pieces here. Put the sentiment in here, right in the center. And then we're going to pop up the other ones. I'm going to use some mini and some bigger dimensionals, regular sized. Put this one on here. It's going to go up here. Like I said, if you want to color the little hearts in it, you can color the little hearts. And then we're going to just add with some minis. These little candy canes. I just popped it behind this guy. Kind of make it look like he's holding it. And then this one. Aren't these easy, y'all? They're really easy to do and really pretty quick. And there you have it. So if you want to shorten this top part, the other one I have at 1/2 inch, and this one I have 1 inch. But I like how this fits really, really tightly in there, and then, you know, it'll stay really nice. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed these. They're really fun. If you need any supplies, you can always shop on my blog at stampingwithamore.com. I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.